I have before me the Samsung Galaxy S8 tablet. Now, one of my gripes about using tablets for photo editing on the go is that it's very cumbersome for me to import footage and export footage. As much as I like the Apple ecosystem, the file management in the iPad Pro wasn't my favorite. However, I have noticed with the Android system, as I've dabbled in it a little bit, that you do have a little bit more control. The question that I want to know is this tablet actually good as a workhorse for on the go? In this video, we're going to test it out with photos. Hey fam, mga kapatid, I'm Mike, nurse, photographer, and videographer. And here on this channel, I make videos about camera gear and camera tutorials. So I recently went on a backpacking trip and I have 3 days worth of photos. I'm gonna test this tablet and see how convenient and easy it is for me to import my photos and edit them. All right, let's see how easy it is to import all the photos from the MicroSD card that's already in the tablet, the SD card that I'm going to use via dongle, and an SSD, which is going to go directly into the tablet through USB-C cord. And what I'm going to do is separate each backpacking day. So we're going to go day 1, day 2, day 3. So we'll add one right here. We'll do an album, day 1, day 2, day 3. So I made 3 different folders, and day 1 will be the microSD card. The day 2 will be coming from the SD card with the dongle, and day 3 will be coming from the external SSD. Now they all have different amount of photos in them, but at least we can get a general idea of how fast things transfer over and around what time range. So I have a timer right beside me. So we'll go to day 1, go ahead and import the footage here, go here to the files, and this is day 1 from the A7S III. Select all. All right, when I hit select, that's when I'll start here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for a second batch here. We're gonna go import from the second camera, which is the A6400. Go ahead and select all and select. Let's see how long this thing takes. Now, although the buffer disappeared, doesn't mean that it's still not importing, because it is. Go back here. 57, 58 photos so far, but in total there are 208 photos from day 1. Done. Okay, that was like 6 minutes and 3 seconds. All right, let's do day 2, and we're gonna use an SD card and a dongle. Here we go. Files. Day 2, and these are all raw photos. Let's select all. We have 89. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Next batch. So, files. This was from the A7S III. I'm gonna go to the A6400, day 2, and 262 photos. Ooh, okay, so this will be a lot more. So day 2 has a total of 351 photos, but since it's been around that 200 mark, it's showing that it's been around maybe 7 minutes just as soon as it passed 208 photos, similar to that of day 1. So right now it seems like the average is about 7 minutes for 200 photos, raw photos anyway. Okay, that took about 11 minutes. So for like 143 photos, it took an additional 5 minutes, as opposed to 208 photos. All right, last but not least, let's import the photos from the SSD. Okay, let's go to day 3, the import button here, files, go here, SanDisk. Day 3, we got 180 photos here, and let's go. A7S III footage. Okay, let's go to A7 III photos. Select all. This is only 43. Oh, that's good. All right, so the total for day 3 is 223 photos. So I anticipate it to be around the 6 to 7 minute range for importing the photos. Okay, so things are coming up to the 208 mark of photos being imported, and it looks like the SSD is taking much longer than the micro SD card. 208, so 6 minutes and 36 seconds. So I would take this with a grain of salt, but just know that the amount of photos that you're taking with the file sizes that they are, especially if they're raw, will generally vary. So maybe for 200 photos, you're looking at 6 minutes. So probably at 3 minutes for 100 photos. Looks like we're all set here. Oops, forgot to stop the time. Around the 7 minute mark. Okay, we have all the photos imported, and I have to say off the bat that this has been a more pleasant experience of importing my photos, selecting my photos from here, and putting them onto the tablet, as opposed to my former experience of importing photos from an SD card and a dongle. on an iPad Pro. So for me, that's already a nice plus. Okay, now I'm gonna spend some time editing through these photos, and I'll come back to you talking about my thoughts on how my overall experience was. Day 1. Okay, that's from the MicroSD card. Did like that. That's amazing. Second photo. Okay, and that's day 3. All right, well, that was a very pleasant experience. Besides the Samsung tablet already being a great experience with the file management and how you can just switch around the files and easily pick them out, I just love the directory system of the Android system. It's like actually using a computer, like a desktop or laptop computer. Secondly, using this S Pen is awesome. It definitely doesn't feel like I'm using some kind of like stylus that is using against the phone, against the glass screen, and actually gets a good resistance. I didn't have to buy some kind of third-party screen protector or feel like I'm interacting on paper. I enjoyed using Apple's iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil 2. However, it wasn't my favorite experience using the pencil against the glass screen. It really just slipped off. But this was pleasant. Yeah, I hardly noticed like any delays. If there was delays, it's very minuscule, insignificant. Yeah, making changes to photos was just seamless, going from the next photo to the next photo to the next photo. It was just easy. So to answer the question, do I think that this tablet is good for on-the-go editing? Yes, I absolutely say 100% that this is a great experience and this is a great device and system for you to go ahead and just take your SD card or SSD or even a micro SD card and just slap it on this machine. It's great. Now don't get me wrong, the iPad Pro is a fantastic device. I may not have used it recently, but as someone who's kind of a low-key Apple fanboy, I was discounting this device as being short of amazing. And today I was proved wrong. This machine is definitely capable of meeting your photo editing needs. Personally, I feel like the tablet and pencil combo is the best way, or at least the nicest experience to edit your photos, rather than using a laptop or a desktop and just dragging a mouse. Like here you get to actually see your photo up close and personal and actually get to adjust the sliders. There's just something so right about using your pencil to just edit. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, do you edit your photos on a tablet? Have you? If so, what was your experience? I'm curious to know. Thanks again for watching. I'm Mike, reminding you to shoot for the life that matters. See ya!